Hello, happy kids. I'm so excited that today is our first day of kindergarten together. Today I have a book to share, and it's called Welcome to Kindergarten. When I'm done reading this, we're going to be working in our journal. So as I'm reading, I want you to think about, what do you want to learn in kindergarten? What is one of your kindergarten goals? Or a goal is something you can't do yet, but you want to do. So what's one of your goals for kindergarten? Something you're not able to do yet, but that you really want to do. All right, big kids, here we go. Welcome to Kindergarten by Anne Rockwell. Welcome to kindergarten. Today is the day I visit kindergarten. The school is on Sunrise Street. It is very big. The boys and girls coming out the door are much bigger than me. A girl waiting by the door leads us down the hall. Welcome to kindergarten. The kindergarten classroom is very big, but my mother says it isn't too big. It's just big enough for me to learn all sorts of things. Miss Jardin, kindergarten, room 1. The Science Center is where I'll learn about things that live and grow. I'll learn how seeds grow into plants. Insects by C.R. Byron. And that is where I'll learn about animals too. Those that creep and crawl, swim or fly, and those that run and jump like me. The Art Center is where I'll paint pictures and make things out of wet and squishy clay. That's one of my favorites. There's the sink to wash up and take the mess away. The Math Center is where I'll learn to measure and count. I'll learn about shapes and, I'll learn about sizes and shapes. The Reading Center has lots of books that all learn to read. Maybe this is one of your goals for this year, is to learn how to read. One of these tables is where I'll write with a pencil on sheets of yellow paper with thin blue lines that are far apart. Looks like he's writing his name, Tim. Our Weather, Cloudy, Rain by Tim. Looks like here he might have some more weather pieces. The Weather Center is a felt board where I will show whether it's rainy or sunny, hot or cold, when it's my turn to be the weather boy. One wall has a big round clock, and I'll learn to tell time on it. I know when it's time to go outside for recess, time to eat, and time to go home too. The Cooking Center has measuring cups, bowls, wooden spoons, pots and pans, and pot holders too. That's where I'll learn to mix and measure and cook. The calendar tells what day of the week and what month of the year it is. It tells when I will start going to kindergarten. And here you can see on the calendar, it says school starts. The teacher gives us cookies that this year's kindergarten class made for us. A girl named Teresa sits next to me. She says she's coming to kindergarten soon, just like me. She says her sister's already in 2nd grade. When my mother and I walk down the long hall and out the door, the building doesn't look too big at all. It looks just the right size for me. You can see he's looking happy and ready for kindergarten. So your journal it should be in your blue folder, and your journal sheets look like this. There is a spot for the picture up top, and then this is where our words go on the line. Also at the very top here, it has a spot for your name and the date. Please make sure you put your name and the date on your journal every day so we know when you did your work. So for today's journal, what I would like you to do is try your best to write the words, my goals. So I know that we have not learned all our letters together yet. In fact, we haven't learned any of them together yet, but we're just gonna try our very best. Families, if your child is having a hard time with this, you can get a yellow marker or yellow crayon and you can make the lines for them to trace, and they can trace over. Another thing you can do is use pencil and write it lightly, and they can trace over also. So big kids, when we do our printing, we always use pencil. This great thing here, you can see I've been using it, it's called my eraser. The reason I use pencil is when I make a mistake, I can erase. So parents and families, please encourage your children to use a pencil when they're doing their writing. Today I'm going to be using my special pen. This helps me write on my paper, and I can use my paper over and over and over again instead of killing lots of trees. So I'm going to try my best here so you can see it. And we're going to start by writing the word my. The word my is an M and a Y, and we're just going to try our very best, big kids. So I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to pull down. I'm going to go back to the top. I'm going to slant and slant. And one more pull down. My, M, Y. So to make a Y, we're going to do some slants again, but I'm going to start at the dotted line. So I'm going to touch slant, stop at the bottom line. Now this one's a tricky one. I'm going to start at the dotted line. I'm going to slant down past the bottom line. Breaks the rules. My next word is goal. So I'm going to make a space in between my words. And I'm going to make my G. So I'm going to make a circle. I'm going to go back to the dotted line. Pull down, break the rule, and curve. Try your best. The next letter is an O. It's a circle. That's an easy one. Touch, circle. Our next one is an A. An A is very similar to an O. So I'm going to start with my touch circle. And then at my dotted line here, I'm going to slant to the bottom. And our last letter is an L. My goal. So touch, pull down. And then, big kids, I want to see a picture. What's something you want to learn in kindergarten? You can draw a picture of it here to show me. I would love for you to share your work on Flipgrid, and your friends can see it also. I hope you have a wonderful first day. Aloha!